Hello and welcome back to another edition of McKay Yoga. Today what you'll need is a strap, a couple of blocks, maybe some water, maybe a towel if you tend to sweat a lot. We're going to focus on the legs, we're going to do some abs, and we're going to move slow. So we'll start laying on our backs. Have your strap handy and start by laying on your backs. And again, welcome back to another edition of McKay Yoga. So let the legs roll open, let the arms roll open, and think about lengthening your lower back towards your feet. And just start to cultivate your ujjayi breathing, where you're breathing in and out through the nose. That sort of breathing has like an audible quality, and it tends to heat the body. So if you're getting overheated by breathing in and out through your nose, then I would say breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. And then as you inhale, stretch the arms overhead. So you're stretching out from fingertips to toe tips, like you just woke up first thing in the morning. And then when you exhale, draw the knees in towards you. You can rock a little bit from side to side. And then join the knees or join your hands on top of the knees. Hug the knees in. Place the left foot on the ground. Keep the right knee hugging in. And then take your strap to the archway of your right foot. And when you exhale, extend that leg straight up to the ceiling. And then maybe lift the head up, tuck the chin, and bring the head back to the ground. If you have something going on with the lower back, I'm going to say keep your left knee bent. But if your lower back is healthy, extend out that left leg, and your left hand, whether the knee is bent or straight, will rest on your left thigh. Let that strap be an extension of your arm and hand, and let that right thigh bone just descend, pardon me, in the hip socket. Now as you exhale, externally rotate your right thigh bone in the hip socket and see if you can start to take that leg out a little bit to the right. Now, if all is going well, you would bend your elbow. Your elbow and your shoulder would be in one line. I'm not sure if you can see the little bench might be in the way, but when I do the other side, it'll be more clear. So now the right thigh, knee, shin, and toes, they're facing towards the floor. As you inhale, bring the leg back up to center. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin and lift the forehead up towards your toe or foot. Draw the belly in, see if you can lift a little higher. Maybe you will touch your foot. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, lower. Bend the right knee, hug both knees into your chest. I'll turn around so hopefully you can see better second side. You don't have to move at all. You can stay as you are. Hug the knees gently in, and then place the right foot onto the ground. Keep the left knee hugging in, but take the strap to the archway of the left foot. Lift the head up, tuck the chin, just so the chin is not reaching overly up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, extend that left leg straight up to the ceiling. So the right hand will rest on the right thigh, right knee bent or straight. Again, take care of the lower back. Flex both feet as if you were standing on the floor. And then let that left outer hip move towards the space that's in front of it. Let the left arm bone get heavy into the arm socket, left thigh bone heavy into the hip socket. Take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, start to externally rotate that left thigh bone in the hip socket. And then take that left leg out to the left, and then maybe you can see a little bit better. So my shoulder and my elbow, they're in one line. Right? The side is a little bit more open, so I'm getting a deeper stretch. The inner thigh, the groin, hamstring. And then inhale, bring that leg back up to center. As you exhale, lift up. Maybe you can touch your toes. Draw the belly in. Contract the belly muscles so they're moving away from your shirt. Stay here, inhale. Then as you exhale, lower your head down, bend your knee, bend both knees into the chest, take the strap to the archway of both feet, lengthen the chin a little bit towards the top of the chest, and then as you exhale, extend both legs up to the ceiling, holding onto the strap with both hands. The legs can be close to you or further away. It just depends on the openness of your hamstring, right? Take an inhale here, and then when you exhale, tuck the chin, see if you can reach up, maybe you touch the toes. So a lot of work for the backs of the legs, right? So focusing on the legs, and we'll do some abdominals. And even this, you're having abdominal lift or abdominal draw in. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, lower the torso, bend the knees, place the strap to one side. And then hug your forehead up towards your knees. You can rock and roll onto your spine to come up, or you could roll to one side to come up. And you're going to come to all fours on your hands and knees. Have your blocks and your strap close by, so if you need to use them, they're there. The blocks we'll use to bring the floor closer to us, right? And then as you inhale, reach that right leg backwards. So see if you can draw the belly in, lift from the inner lining of that right leg up. Then as you exhale, bend the knee. So you're contracting the backs of the legs, engaging the hamstring. And then inhale, straighten out that leg. Exhale, place that knee down, right? And then lift your left leg up. Lift from the inner lining of that left thigh or inner thigh and draw the belly in. Lengthen your lower back towards your lifted heel. And then bend your knee with your exhale. So you're feeling the work of the hamstring here maybe. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, draw the knee down. Come to child's pose. So I want you to feel the hamstrings, and then some other work will feel the quads. So, a lot of legs. We're going to move slow. Hopefully we can feel it, right? And if you don't, that's okay too, right? So from your child's pose, make it more active, meaning the arms are reaching forward and straight. Pardon me as I just adjust my ponytail so that my hair is not all over the place. Extend the arms more forward, more straight. So your elbows and your forearms are lifted up. And then you're going to inhale, extend the chest forward. Exhale, curl your toes under, lift the legs towards straight, come into downward dog. So don't worry about getting your heels to the mat. Think about to see if you can straighten out the legs. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, of course your knees are going to be bent, but you're working towards straightening the legs. And then bring your feet together, and as you inhale, reach your right heel backwards, kind of like the work we did laying on our backs. And then bend that knee, and then move your thigh away from you. Try to get your heel to come closer to your butt. Lift up onto the ball of your left foot, and then maybe that right knee goes a little bit further up. Then as you exhale, draw your knee in, shift your weight forward, and then bring your right foot forward, lower your left knee down. So if you need to, you can grab a blanket or a towel to pad your knee, or double up your back. Bring your hands to rest on the top of your right thigh, and lift up and out of the sides of your waist. And then as you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, take your right hand to your left wrist. Inhale here, and exhale, lean to your right side. Some of you might prefer to have the right hand down on the floor or a block. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, come to center, bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we'll turn it into a twist. So hook your left arm to the outside of the right thigh. If you prefer, you could bring the left hand down on the big toe side or the little toe side of your right foot. Keep stretching the crown of the head away from your lower back and your tailbone. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot or use your blocks and straighten out the right leg. So you could use a block underneath your calf or two blocks on either side of your shin. Extend your heart, your chest, your sternum forward. Flex your foot. And again, you might feel more hamstrings when you do that. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bend your right knee. Place your right foot onto the ground. Curl your back toes under so your back knee lifts. So your left hand can be on the floor or the block. Right? Take your right hand to your right thigh. Stretch the crown of your head forward. Turn your heart and your chest towards your right side. Try to slope your lower back down towards the ground. And then as you inhale, stretch that right arm up so the right shoulder is stacking over the left. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bring your right hand down. Step back to plank, pause. And then lift the hips up and back, down dog. Join the feet together and inhale, reach your left heel backwards. And when you exhale, you're going to bend that knee and move the thigh away from you. Try to get your left heel towards your left butt cheek. And then lift up high onto the ball of your right foot and maybe take that left thigh further away. And then when you exhale, draw the knee in towards you. Place your left foot all the way up. Gently release the right knee down. Bring your hands to the top of your left thigh. Lift up and out of the sides of your waist. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, now the left hand holds onto the right wrist. Inhale, stretch up to the ceiling. Exhale, lean over to your left side. And again, the left hand can reach to the floor or a block. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, join your hands at the heart. Take an inhale here and exhale if you choose. Hook that right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Stretch the crown of the head away from your lower back and tailbone. Palm on palm, elbow above elbow. Stay here. Inhale. And you exhale, unwind. And you're coming into that half split. So hands framing the foot. You straighten out the left leg. Try to keep the hips over that right knee. Flex your left foot. Try to curl the toes towards your nose. Again, you can use blocks on either side of the shin or one block behind the calf. Inhale here, and then exhale, bend your left knee so the left sole of foot is on the ground. Right hand on the floor or a block. Curl your back toes under so your back knee lifts. And then reach that left arm forward and up. Stack your left shoulder over your right. Hips are dropping, chest is lifting. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, back stroke that hand, step back to plank. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. You're in a forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Have all 10 of your toes pointing straight ahead. You can take a hold of opposite elbows. You can hold onto your ankles. You can sway from side to side. Lengthen the upper body out and down over the lower body. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, release the hands. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, walk back out to down dog pose. And then inhale, come forward to plank. You can certainly let the knees come down first. Bend your elbows and come all the way down to the ground. Press the tops of the feet down. Hands in line with your chest. Inhale as you lift up to cobra pose. Draw the elbows towards one another. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Stay here, inhale. Exhale to lower. Slide the hands back a little bit by your bottom, floating ribs. Press the tops of your feet down, knees, shins, parts of the thighs lift. Inhale as you lift the heart, lift the chest, cobra pose. And then exhale, lower. Bring your left forearm in front of your chest, and then bend your right knee. It might be too soon to do this, so you kind of suss it out and see if you can reach back for your right foot. And if you can, bring the right heel towards the right sitting bone. If not, you could use a strap here, right? So again, the hamstrings are working. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, lower that. Now the left forearm in front of your chest. Bend your left knee. See if you can reach back for your left foot. Again, if it's too soon, maybe use the strap or, just stay in like a low cobra, right? And maybe you bring that heel towards the sitting bone. Feel a little bit more on on the quad on this side. And then release. Come up to Sphinx pose. So the hands are separated the width of your shoulders. Shoulders over the eyes of the elbows. And lift the heart. Now tilt the pubic bone into the mat, but the lift of the belly draws in, right? So try to draw the belly away from the mat. Lengthen your lower back, your tailbone towards your feet. I've got my feet a little bit wider than hip socket distance, but you can certainly keep them hip socket distance apart or bring them together, depending on what's happening with your lower back. Stay here, inhale, and then exhale, lower. Hands underneath your shoulders or by your bottom floating ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog if you're ready, and then exhale to down dog. Take a few breaths in your down dog. Feet are about hip socket distance. Hands are about shoulder width. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Join the feet together and inhale. Reach your right heel backwards. As you exhale, draw your knee in towards you. Bring your right foot forward. Get steady on your feet. Bring your hands to your outer hips and lift the torso to upright. So now we're just going to bend and straighten the left knee. So inhale, dip the left knee towards the floor. Exhale, lift it back up. Hands can be on the hips. You can even reach the arms up to the ceiling. It's completely up to you. Inhale, dip that knee down. Exhale, lift it back up. 2 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale to lift. Inhale, dip. Exhale to lift. Pause. Grab your block. Find your block. And bring it in front of you. Reach the arms forward. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale to any amount, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly in, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, place that block down. Step back to plank, pause. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Good, then you're gonna join the feet together. Inhale, reach that left heel backwards. Exhale, draw the knee in towards you. Get steady on your feet. Bring your hands to your outer hips. And rise, crescent lunge, hands on hips or up towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna bend and straighten the right knee. So inhale, dip that knee down. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, dip. Exhale to lift. We got 2 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale to lift. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, dip. Exhale to lift, pause, grab your block. Holding onto the block with the heels of my hands. And so the other fingertips are pointing forward. And draw your arm bones back into the arm sockets. And then inhale any amount, reach the arms up. Lift the heart, lift the chest. This is a heavy block today. Even though it's bamboo, it still feels very heavy. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, place the block down, step back to plank, pause in your plank position. And then lift the hips up and back, down dog. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, ooh, I slipped. Too much lotion. When you exhale, bring your feet forward. That was funny. Lift your heart, inhale, not really. And then exhale, fold back down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. And then exhale, bring your arms either by your sides or to your heart center. And press down through the four corners of each foot. Lift the kneecaps, lift the quads, lift the heart, lift the chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. When you inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana. Heavy heels, toes light. Draw the belly in. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. If you're ready to jump to chaturanga, you certainly could. Inhale, cobra or up dog. I'm showing the up dog version. Exhale, down dog, 5 reps. So as you look back at your feet are about hip socket distance apart, and you're trying to align the center of your heel with your second and or third toe. Spin the upper arms away from the ears. Press into your fingertips and knuckles and the heels of the hands. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift the heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, stand, pause. So we'll do that one more time. It's Surya Namaskara A, but I added chair pose to it. If you're ready to jump, you can jump. I'm just going to step back with the opposite leg. So if you're stepping back, make sure you're always alternating what leg steps back first. Inhale, bend your knees, reach the arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, either plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog, so Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to down dog. Take a few breaths here. Stay really rooted in the feet, really rooted in the hands. Pause and breathe. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, bring that right foot forward. Plant your back foot flat. Bring your hands to your outer hips and lift the torso to upright. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. So we're in warrior one legs. Reach for your block and then bring it behind you. And see if you can lift the block away from your back body. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Stay here, inhale. And then when you exhale, bring that block down. Step back to downward dog and pause. Bring your left foot forward, spin your back heel in and down. Bring your hands to your outer hips, lift the torso to upright. So with your hands on your hips, can you steer your left hip back, right hip forward? Right? Square your chest forward. Grab your block, take the block behind you. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Draw the belly in and try to keep those arms off of the back body. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, lower the block, step back to down dog. Pause and breathe. Stretch the inner and outer heels towards the mat. Keep spinning the upper arms away from the ears. Lift the kneecaps, lift the quads, press the thighs back. Send the inner and outer heels towards the ground. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Utkatasana, chair. Then exhale, stand, pause, breathe. Okay, so a variation on Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, return to chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the heart, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms. I'm going to go right into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right foot's going to come forward, left heel in and down. Inhale to warrior one. Now when you exhale, bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers with each other. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow, humble warrior. Tuck the chin. Let the head be heavy. Spin that right outer hip in towards the left side of your body. Press down into your feet. And then inhale, float the arms up. Come back to warrior one. Look up, maybe palms touch. And then exhale, hands to the ground. Look forward as you step backwards. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward dog pose. Left foot forward, right heel in and down. Inhale is reach up to warrior one. Now, when you exhale, bring the arms behind you. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin, bow, fold, humble warrior. Any amount, reach those arms off of your back body. Left outer hip moving in towards the right side of your body. Left thigh parallel to the ground, trying to get the heels of the hands to come closer together. Press into the feet. Inhale, warrior one. Reach up, look up. Maybe palms touch. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. And pause and breathe. And see if you can just meditate on your breathing. Smooth, steady inhales. Smooth, steady exhales. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, lightly bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Don't pay any attention to that popping and creaking of my old bones. Inhale, bend your knees, reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, stand. And step your feet wide apart. All 10 toes are pointing in the same direction. Take your arms out to the height of your shoulders. Internally rotate the arms so your palms are facing the space behind you, and then bring the arms behind you. Lift your heart, inhale. Tuck your chin, fold forward when you exhale. Have all 10 of your toes point in the same direction. Let the head hang. Feel your shoulder blades coming closer together. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads, so don't let your legs fall asleep. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, release your hands. So now we're going to move into triangle pose. If you use a block for that, grab it, and we're going to have the block on either side, right? Either side of your feet, behind your heel. Placing your hands on your hips. Turn your whole right leg out. Left toes turn in slightly and align your right heel with your left arch. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. And then as you inhale, reach towards your right side. As you exhale, right hand to the block or the floor or your shin. Left arm straight up to the ceiling. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads. The right side of your chest is moving forward. The left side of your chest is moving backwards. Draw the navel in. Stack left shoulder over right. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads. Energize your legs. Belly draws in. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, release your arms parallel your legs. Turn your whole left leg out. Turn your right toes in and your right heel out. Open up the arms to the height of your shoulders. As you inhale, reach out and over your left side. As you exhale, left hand to shin block or floor. Right arm up to the ceiling. Try to turn the left side of your chest forward, the right side of your chest backwards. And that right arm is in direct extension from the arm socket. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads. The more you can engage the front muscles of your legs, the more you're going to open up your hamstrings. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come back up to stand. Exhale, release your arms parallel your legs. Another wide leg forward fold. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. So this is Pasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward fold. However, this time we're going to hold on to the big toes with our index finger, our thumb, index finger, middle finger, and thumbs. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, fold. Elbows are bending out to the side. Shoulder blades are sliding up towards your waist. The kneecaps lift up, the quads lift up. Breathe. Allow the head to hang. Smooth, steady inhales. Smooth, steady exhales. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale to fold. Bring your hands to your outer hips, pull the belly in. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, step or jump your feet together and bring your blocks with you. Normally I would have jumped, but for some reason I thought I was going to maybe hit something, and that wouldn't have been good. Join your feet together. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, down. So now joining the feet together, inhale, reach that right leg up and back, bend the knee. And then see if you can lift from that thigh, lift that leg up a little bit higher and try to take that right heel towards your left sitting bone. Maybe come up to the ball of that left foot. And then extend that leg out straight, level off the hips, lower the left heel, bring the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, the left leg reaches back, bend the knee. Turn that left thigh bone to the hip socket and reach that right heel towards your left heel towards your right side. Maybe come up to the ball of that right foot. And then extend that leg straight. Level off the hips, lower the heel, bring that left foot down to meet the right. Pause and breathe. Bring the right foot forward, shorten the distance between your feet. Bring your hands to your outer hips and stand up. Move that left hip more forward, right hip more backwards. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale to fold. So now I'm going to use the blocks on either side of my foot. And then the block can be at any height, but I'm going to really try to work on straightening my right leg, keeping my right heel down and flexing my right foot so the toes are curling towards my nose. And I'm trying to angle my left heel towards the front left corner of my mat. Kneecaps are lifted, quads are lifted, and breathing. Then release that foot down. Walk your hands more forward. Bend your right knee, bring your left knee and your right knee side by side. And then inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, because we've done this before, move your left thigh bone away. Your left heel is close to your left sitting bone. And then straighten out that leg for a standing split. If you want a little more, you can hold on to that ankle with your right hand, left hand, or both. Right? You can even bring the hands to the floor. But try not to open up the hip for this one. Right? Stay here, inhale. And then when you exhale, bend your right knee. Stretch that left foot way back. Step back to plank, hold it. Bend your right knee again. Lift that knee just an inch. Extend the leg out straight. Place the foot down, lift the hips up and back. Hamstring curl, right? Now bring your left foot forward, shorten the distance between your feet. Bring your hands to your outer hips and stand up. So Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Angle your right hip forward, your left hip backwards. Reach the arms up, inhale, pardon me. And then exhale to fold. So pyramid pose, heel of that left foot down, archway of that left foot lifted up. My kneecaps are lifting up, my quads are lifting up. I'm drawing that energy of my thigh bones into the hip sockets. I'm allowing my head to hang. And I'm breathing. Very important part is to breathe. Stay here, inhale. Now exhale, release the left foot down. Slide your hands and blocks forward. Bend your left knee, bring your right knee and your left knee side by side. And then move that right thigh away from you. Extend that right leg up to the ceiling, standing split. What? Hands to the floor or blocks. Maybe you hold on to that left ankle with your left hand, right hand, and or both. Let your head hang. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Reach that right foot way back, step back to plank. Bend your left knee, flex the foot, lift that knee just an inch, pull the belly in. Extend the legs straight. Left foot comes down to meet the right, lift the hips up and back, down, down. If you prefer, you could have done a back bend, do a cobra, up, down, in between. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Take another forward fold. We're going to stand in balance, quads and hamstrings. Bring your hands to your outer hips. Pull the belly in, inhale, come up to stand. And probably be in the middle of your mat. So dancer pose to extended hand to big toe, but we're not going to hold on to the big toe. So bend your right knee and hold on to the foot. Remember we did this earlier, laying on our belly. You could certainly use the strap or towel to hold on to your foot. I'm holding on to the outside of the foot, but you can hold on to the inside of the foot. As you inhale, reach that left arm up. As you exhale, any amount, reach that right thigh bone away from you. Dancer pose. Soft gaze at the tip of your nose. Stay here, inhale. Now when you exhale, draw your knee in towards you, right knee, and then extend out through the heel. Reach the arms up, hand to big toe, but we're not holding onto the big toe. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Feel it in the front, feel it in the back. Maybe you don't feel anything at all. Bend your left knee, hold onto your left ankle. Inside of the foot or outside of the foot. Inhale, float the arms up. You're in dancer pose. Float the arm, one arm, sorry. And any amount you can move that left thigh behind you. Keep drawing the belly in. Root down through your foot, rebound through the crown of your head. Stay here, inhale. Now when you exhale, draw that left knee in towards you. Extend out through that left heel. Reach the arms up. Hand to big toe, but we're not touching the big toe. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet the right. Mindfully come to the front edge of your mat. Whew. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, come up to the balls of your feet. Inhale, sit down like you're going through a really slow elevator. And then bring your hands to your heart. Stay here, inhale, move your blocks to one side. Arms reach. Bottom comes down. Lift the legs from the ground, Navasana. And then slowly lay down. Bring your hands behind your head. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lift the torso up. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, extend the legs forward. Inhale, rebend the knees. Exhale, legs up, head down. You can also do this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, head comes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Changing it. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Supporting the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the legs. Inhale, reach the legs. Exhale, lower the head down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. Keep the knees hugging in, and then gently take the knees to one side. So I'm turning my knees to the right side. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down, letting my chest melt down, slowing the breath rate down. Hopefully you felt your legs. Hopefully you felt your core. As you inhale, bring it back to center. You might have to shift your hips. As you exhale, take your twist to the second side. Allow the arms to roll open. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Lift your forehead up towards your knees. Make yourself like a little ball. Stay here. Inhale. Then exhale, place your feet onto the ground. Bring one hand at the heart, one hand at the belly. The knees can touch or your knees can be separated. Breathe in slowly, steadily. Breathe out slowly, steadily. And then hug that right knee in. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Straighten out your left leg. And just notice if there's a difference in the straightness of the legs. Take an inhale here and exhale. Maybe lift up. Hold on to the big toe. Press that left thigh down. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Bend the knees. Place the feet onto the ground. Draw your left knee in towards you. Extend that left leg straight up to the ceiling. Straighten out the right leg. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Maybe reach for that big toe. Right hand to right thigh. Draw the belly and stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Bend both knees. Place the feet onto the ground. And once again, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Smooth, steady inhales. Smooth, steady exhales. Maybe you felt your hamstrings, maybe you felt your quads, maybe you felt your core. But more importantly, hopefully you stay connected to your breath. Take an inhale here. When you exhale, draw the knees in towards you, crunch up towards your legs. You could either roll to one side or rock up and come up to sit. perhaps sitting with your shins crossed, or sitting on your feet or in between your feet. Bring your hands to your heart center. Allow the heart to lift and your mind to bow towards your heart. Thanks for joining another Michelle McKay Yoga. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the chat. Subscribe to this channel so you can get notifications every Saturday when I go live. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. I always like feedback. If there's anything that you'd like to see more of, I'd love to do that for you. So in the meantime, yogis, peace out, ciao for now, and hope to see you again. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. Namaste.